Let go. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel. Let's talk. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel. Let's talk. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel. Let's talk. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. Let's talk. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel. Let's talk. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel. Let's talk. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel. Let's talk. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. Let's talk.
What's going on, brothers and sisters? You already know who it is. It's your boy, Carolina David. And if you didn't know that, that means you're not subscribed. So go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe for me one time. Today, we're going to talk about a few topics. And I feel like it need to be addressed. All right, first of all, I want to talk about the situation that's going on with B. Simone. Now, B. Simone, she's a young sister that is, doing fairly well for herself on Wildin' Out, and she was a artist and a comedian. She did very, very good for herself, but she got a book out right now, and it's talking about manifesting your dream or something like that. Anyway, I haven't read the book or nothing, but I'm just hearing about it, and I heard her retort on everything that's going on, and it really don't make sense, because one, if you take full responsibility and you take accountability for something that happened, you're not going to say my team, or somebody else. I mean, she said, I'm the head coach, but the player dropped the ball. I mean, because if you're the head coach, at the end of the day, it's going to come back. It's on you. It don't matter about the players. It matters about you. And, I mean, you never heard a coach go on national television like, oh, well, sir, why did y'all lose today? Well, I'm the head coach, but, LeBron James, he dropped the ball. I mean, he missed a shot, so... I mean, because at the end of the day, you putting it on, you're not taking responsibility, you're not taking accountability for your action. If you're the head coach, every time you hear head coaches talk, they always say, well, we're gonna go back to the drawing board, and we're gonna figure out what's going on. I might have called the wrong plays, and I was too aggressive on defense, and so on and so forth. They always say I. Even though we know it's a team sport, it's always I, or we, because like when he say we, they're talking about the front office, like everybody from the offensive coordinator to the defensive coordinator to the, all of them. They going back to the drawing board. They're not putting it on the players. And then when you hear the players, they say, well, it's on me. I dropped the ball. I could have did better, and so on and so forth. But B. Simone, what she did, she said, well, I take full accountability and I take full responsibility, and for what all that has taken place and all that's happened, but I hired a team, and within that team we outsourced, and they came in and they wrote. You're not taking responsibility, my sister. You're passing the buck, like how do people say passive aggressive, like you passing the buck slightly, you taking it off of you, because then you got people that's saying, well, people saying that like if she didn't write the book or whatever, if she outsourced, that means she didn't have nothing to do with the book at all. And then people are like, well, no, she did. No, she had a lot to do with the book. Okay, either one, she had a lot to do with the book and she knew that it was plagiarized and she still went with it anyway, or two, she didn't have much to do with it, just gave a few, like her diaries or whatever, and say, hey, put this in the book and write everything else. It's either one or the other. It can't be both. And people, we really need to stop. We really need to stop trying to defend people in their wrong. Like, if you're wrong, you're wrong. Just take it. I mean, because I'm pretty certain that if B. Simone would have said, look, all right, I take full responsibility and accountability for this book. I took it off the shelves, and it was plagiarized, and I sincerely apologize to all who I plagiarized from, and not blame a team. I mean, but in the background, do go get a lawyer and whatever like that to go against your team, but you just say, hey, I'm sorry, my sisters, and I like y'all quotes and whatever. I mean, because I'm pretty certain if she would have had the quotes in there or whatever and would have gave recognition to whomever wrote it, I'm pretty sure they probably like, well, hey, she shouted me out, and would have went on. But you got a lot of people that do that. Even people that do songs, they're singers or whatever. They'll come out, yeah, check out my new song. It's called For the Love of Money, and it's over here. But then when you go to look at who wrote the song, it's other people. You like we got to realize, like, look, one, it's a lot of fake people in this world. It's a lot of fake, phony people that say they doing certain things, but yet they're doing nothing. You know what I mean? And we need to hold them accountable for that. Because this book, like for example, with this book, she said, check out my book. I got a book, my book, and whatever like that when she talked about it. But now it's caught up. Now it's, I'm the head coach, but my team. Well, it should have been, well, go check out the new book. I'm the cover of it. Me and my team wrote. Like, we need to hold people feet to the fire, man, and so people can start doing their own thing. Because I'm sorry, if I was writing a book, I'm not gonna sit here and get other people to write the book for me. I don't care how much time I'm on the road or I'm doing other things. I'm going to do it myself. Like, I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and write a few lines and then give everything else to somebody else to do, because it's no longer mine. It's theirs to me. That's my feeling. Just like even as y'all can see, look at my intro. I made that beat. My outro, I made that beat. And if I had somebody else that made that beat, or if I sampled from somebody else's beat, it's no longer mine to me. I'm just copying somebody else's stuff. So we need to get on and stop, us as people, black, white, whoever. We need to stop saying, well, white people did it to black people. Like, why is it a problem when she do it to them? Does two wrongs make a right? No. Like, and plus, when white people do it, they do it the smart way. They'll see something that you do, like, man, that's really good. I see that he ain't got a copywritten, and I see he ain't got nobody, no franchise, not like nothing associated with that. Let me go in and talk to this man. Let me swindle him. Hey, I see that product. I like it. Okay. I mean, you got any backing for it? Oh, you don't? Well, look, how about this? I'll buy that from you. I'll buy that from you for $1 million. I give you $1 million for that right there. Or 500,000. They'll swindle you out of your stuff, and then when they get it, they'll put their tag, their name on it, and say, well, I did this and that, the third. Yes, they do still, but at least they do it on a sly tip. They smart. I mean, we can't sit here and compare apples to oranges, yo. Yes, white people do it, but they do it in a legal manner. You know what I'm saying? They do it smart. They might even go to the point of, like, let's say, for example, you had a line that says, I'm going through, but I see the other side. You know what I mean? And that's your line. They might come in and say, well, I can't, there'd be plagiarism if I do that. So I'm gonna just say, I'm going through and it's hard for me, but yet I do see the other side. They'll do it like that to tweak it a little bit, to make it now theirs. At the end of the day, own up to what you do, man. Like, I mean, she did apologize, but to me, that apology was lackluster. Like, I feel like you still, when you say I take full accountability, but then in turn say, well, but I take full accountability, but I outsourced to my team. You know, they wrote the book. You're not taking accountability. You're now passing it off, and people are placating to that. They just falling for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she need to come back with an apology and say, you know what? It's my book. My name is on it. My brand is on it. It's my fault, and I take full accountability. And it's now a legal matter, and we're gonna go through it and see what we can do about it. That right there would be more of an apology and more of a statement that can be accepted to me than saying I take full accountability, but my team did it. It don't make sense. That's like me saying, well, I take full accountability, but my wife, you know, she the one that did this deal. David, you just blame your wife. You now eliminating yourself from the process. I mean, well, let's be real. But anyway, that's topic number one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna split this videos up. So that's topic number one. And B Simone, I hope and pray that, you know, you can work out a deal with those sisters and maybe, I mean, accredit them for their slogans or whatever, and still come out with your book. I mean, but at the end of the day, you got caught. You caught up, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's go on to the second topic.